All right, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. I want to start by saying, Brak Yahweh, Brak Yahushai, Brak Yahweh, Brak Yahushai, Brak Yahweh, Brak Yahushai, Kalam La Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakodash, and also double honor to the apostles and the elders, Grand Millstone, and Shalom to Akim Adeh, pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakodash, sky on the four corners of the earth. All right. Back again with another lesson. This one is going to be a quick lesson. This is going into this scenario, that took place at the camp yesterday. You had this individual that came by the camp, and I guess it was Christian, all right. He watches videos on YouTube of the rapture, okay, and which is which he mentioned that was going into the book of Daniel, the 9th chapter, and from the 24th verse, and upwards, okay. And this man believed, you know, what is it? He believed that nobody's gonna face the hour temptation. It's like if you're a Christian, you're not gonna face the hour temptation. You're not gonna be here. You're gonna be already raptured. You're gonna be you're already taken. You know. And then it's gonna be a 7 day, 7 years tribulation, I believe he said, and come back here or some shit like that. All right. But the key point is he said, uh, nobody's gonna face. It's like the true Christians are gonna face Jacob trouble. They're gonna be out of here already. Okay, they're not gonna go through it. Well, that's a lie. Okay, that's a lie. And then he also said, this man, him, because he started talking when seeing the sign, the sign that we have of the mark of the beast, the microchip. When he seen that sign, he got excited. So I'm like, okay, this man, okay, cool. He might know something, but hey, he didn't know shit. All right. And then the funny thing is, this man took the jump shot. He took the first jump shot, second jump shot. I don't know if he took the third one as well, but he said he took the jump shot for the sake of his niece, to make them happy. And that's when I said, man, you don't know shit, and your pastor haven't they didn't build you up, man, to go through Jacob trouble, man. Okay, to go through the hour temptation, to face certain things that we're gonna face. Right? He wasn't, his pastors and building him up to go through those things, and that shows how much Christians know, man. All right, that showed a lot, you know. Now, I'm not saying every Christian is like that, but it just shows how much faith these people have. Okay, because everything, according to the Christian, is all about life. To do, you know, they do everything and say it's life. I didn't want to make my niece hate me, he said. I wanted to make them feel better. All right. I wanted to make them feel better. And you see, things like that, man. So he took the jump shot, but he still believes he's gonna be what is it? He's gonna be raptured, and he said the rapture is gonna be the end of this year. I told him, I'm like, nah, man. I put $100 down right here. Next year, January, let me see what. Because I was like, yo, let me see. I said next year, January 1st, it's gonna be on Sunday. You're gonna come over here, come on the streets, come where are we? Because we every Sunday. All right. 1st of January 2023, come see me and give my money. You know, I was just playing around with him because I know for sure there's no fucking rapture happening at the end of this year. What the fuck you got that shit from? There's Christians out there, right? So that's another lie. Now, the end of this year, when the rapture don't come, what you think this man is going to do? Since he lacks, since he lacks faith, you know, and the people that he's learning from is who is is these are your your so-called pastors who are Edomites. Okay, the ones who don't got nothing to do with this truth, man. That's why you said that Psalms chapter 50 verse 16. But unto the wicked the Most High saith, what is that to do to declare my statutes? Oh, thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth. You see that? So these Edomite Christian, all right, these Edomite Christians, they get the Bible, they start reading it all wrong. Right, start making out their own breakdown, from different scholars out there who say Daniel, the ninth chapter, is going into the future. You know, to go into it and to get lost in it, because the Most High is no guiding them, man. All right, and guess what? That's why that individual who came by the camp took the jump shot. You know, being me, I myself being merciful, I said, man, you need to start watching our videos, man. You know, you need to start watching our videos so you can learn more. Okay, because there's no way the the rapture is the end of this year. Okay, because there's no such thing as the rapture, and that's why I said it. It ain't gonna happen. Okay, and he's like, oh, the devil. And I was asking him a few questions, and because he mentioned the devil's gonna bring this and this, and I'm like, and who the devil, man? He said he went back to the book of Genesis. You know, he recalled that book in the book of Genesis, the sons of God who fell, who fall away. You know, and I'm like, nah, those were angels, man. Like, oh yeah, he went into that whole rebellious angel, the rebel, the whole Christian doctrine that would do, yeah, some rebellious angels that did this and this. Now I'm like, man, get your ass out of here. First of all, we know angels don't have sex. We know angels are perfect. Okay, angels are perfect. Whatever whatever it's like whether they be the angels that were created to do good, or whether they be angels that were created to do evil upon earth. Bringing forth evil. They're perfect. Okay, let's go here real quick to prove that point, right? I don't want to be rambling too much. Let's go to the book of Sirach, chapter 29, right? It's like a 39. And it showed a lot, man. And that's, and that right there was like, the most I making, showing it like, these Christians, they don't got it. The things that we've been saying for a long time, these Christians are down, these Christians don't know what the fuck is going on. It's all coming out right now. They're coming out, they come to the street making themselves look stupid. Okay? Sirach chapter 39, verse 28, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sword strokes. In the time of destruction, they pew out their force and appease the wrath of them that made them. And so you do have these death angels that come, okay, in a, you know, evil spirit. And guess what? They're perfect. You know, fire and hail, famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. All right, let me see. I want to get to the right. Verse 31, it says, they rejoice in his commandment. They shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is to come. It's like when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. So these are the death angels that are here upon earth. They're perfect. They're doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They ain't going off doing bring forth evil. Mm-mm. Okay, it's beautiful. The work they're doing in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is beautiful work, man. Okay, let's go to the book of let's see. I think it's in the book of Psalms. Let me see if I can find it right. Okay, my fault. Hmm, no, it's not that one either. Um, Trying to get this precept. It's in the book of Psalms. It's the book of Psalms, chapter 78, verse 49. He casts upon them the fullness of his anger, wrath, and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them. You see that? And those evil angels, hey, those those angels, they are perfect. Okay, right? So these Christians, they wouldn't know about that, man, because they don't read the Bible. All right. So let's go here. Psalms 50. In verse 16, but unto the wicked the Most High said, why is that to do to declare my statutes, or thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction and cast my words behind thee. And guess what? That man, all right, that man did that. The pastors, he's watching, they doing that, and he's following their example. That's why he took the jump shot for for his niece, to make his niece good, feel better. But where's the love towards the Most High? Hmm? It's not there. It's not there, man. These devils don't love the Most High, and it shows, man. It shows. And these devils, hey, sometimes, man, it's better you let these motherfuckers come and speak, and just watch them and watch them, and guess what they're gonna tell themselves, you know? St. John chapter 14, verse 15, all right? If you love me, keep my commandments. You think if Yahushua was here, right, he would tell you to take the jump shot for your niece? No, man. Let's go here. Let's go here. Show you something. Book of Matthew 10 and 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. You see? That's what Yahushua would tell you, man. Oh, you doing that for the sake of your niece? You can't be my disciple, man. The man don't want to go through. The man don't want to be hated, man. All right. Let's go here, right? Oh, and this is all in the New Testament as well, so they can come say, "Oh, that's Old Testament." Get the fuck out of here, right? Matthew 10 and 36. A man is fold. A man's it's like and a man is fold. A man is foes shall be they of his own household. You see that? Your enemy is gonna be of your own house, within your house, within your family, within your family. You see? There's no you come on, man. There's no within this being this truth, man. You have to give up a lot of things, and I told him that when you come to the truth, you have to give up a lot of things, man. And I went back, look, from 2020 to where we are right now, it's not the same as 2000, 18, 19, 18, 17, 16. Now, get used to the new normal. The new normal we're living in, you have to separate yourself. Okay, I told him that. Hey, let's say he's Israelite, but he needs to know about that. He needs to know about that, man. Okay, if he's Edomite, guess what? He falls under this category right here. That the truth was just never given to him at all, man. Okay, he wasn't. And the pastors watching, they don't got the truth. Psalms chapter 147 and verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob. So the word of Yahweh Shem Yeshai is only given to Israelites. Because out of Jacob came out the 12 sons, who became the 12 tribes of Israel. And his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. You see? Oh, the laws, the statutes, the everything. The holidays of the Bible, all that is all given to Israel. You see that? Verse 20. He have not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua. And that man proved this point right here, that it was never given to him. Okay? I mean, it was never given to the pastors that he's watching. Well, hey, let's be real though. Among our own people as well, you do have that as well. You do have people who's telling their member to go take the damn what? The damn jump shot. You see? All right. You do have that among our people. Now, if that individual is an Israelite, he falls under that category of wicked jakes, man. Okay, wicked jakes. Let's go here. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 5. Let your confession be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. All right. For he have said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. Guess what? These are bloody Christians. They don't got that type of faith to believe that the Most High will never forsake them. All right. Verse 6. So thou with my boldly say, the Lord is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. See that? But he wouldn't know because he don't read the Bible. He nobody's guiding him to through it. Let's jump to verse 17. Obey them that have the rule over you. Submit yourselves, for they watch for your souls. You see, so we have the apostles and the elders, great millstone, who watched for our souls as we were young men coming into this truth. All right, so we can be fed, be nourished, get the understanding, of the scriptures proper, get the understanding of the things that we're gonna face, and be well building in faith. The Christians don't have that, man. It's shame. It's shame on them, as they must give accounts that they might do it with joy and not with grief, and that is unprofitable for you. Let's read that in the NLT. It says, "Obey your spiritual leaders, right, and do what they say." Because what everything they say is coming from what straight from the Bible. Their work is to watch over your souls, and they are accountable to the Most High. Give them reason to do this with joy, okay, and not with sorrow. That will certainly not be for your benefit, man. You see, these Christians don't have that type of spiritual leaders out there. All right, because the men that they look up to, they bloody fucking selfish, man. They all in they in it for the money, and that goes for you lead spiritual you force spiritual leaders in Israel. You all in for the money. These Christians spiritual leaders, they're just deceived by the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahshai, man. All right. Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my passion, I I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, man. Everybody's gonna face that our temptation. But we're gonna be what? We're gonna be strengthened through it and overcome it, by doing this, right? When you go, because these Christians are ready to lay down their lives for the truth's sake. They're not ready for that. Revelation 12:11, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, who Yahweh shot, and by the word of their testament. Okay, and their lives unto death. You see, and that's what separates us, among these from these Christians, man. All right, and we in this truth, man. Okay, we in this truth, or hey, really to be put to death, man. At the end of the day, that's how you gotta look at it. Sirach chapter 4, verse 28, strive for the truth unto death, and the Most High shall fight for thee. You see, you gotta strive for this truth, man, unto death, meaning you gotta teach what is written. When MOTB, the system gets here, these all these things that is gonna bring forth that's contrary to the Bible, you say no to it. If it's death that they're presenting to give out away the truth, what you gonna do? You're gonna say, put me to death, but I'm not giving away the truth. It's simple, man. You know. But that's only for the Israelites, man, to go through it. All right, and the Israelites of the Most High, because not all Israel is over Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Uh, Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge shall be thy stability of thy times, man. It's gonna be needed, and we had this wisdom and knowledge during the time of this the jump shot being a mandate in our workplaces, and you know we had that, man, because we stay boldly, okay. We stood stiffly, all right. And guess what? None of the brothers that I know in this truth are suffering right now. They're doing good. They bounced back. The Most I gave them something. They're doing good. The ones who are struggling that I know of with their health situations, the ones that took it. Okay. So wisdom knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh Bashim Yasha is his treasure, man. And it starts with that. Always it starts with that, man. Right? Something that we have that these people don't have, man. Remember, let's go here, right? Gifts of faith is, you know, it's only given to the elect. I believe that's in. Let me see if I can record our scripture real quick. Ephesians, right? Ephesians 2 and 8. By grace are ye saved through faith, and who saved through, you know, by grace who are saved through faith, the elect, and that not of yourself. It is the gift of the Most High. That's a gift that was given unto us. All right. And this is one of the scripture these Christians use. Said they're saved. No, man, you don't know. We don't know if we were saved yet because there's elect here, and the elect is saved already, but we don't know who the elect are. All right, because if you call yourself of the elect, uh, really you lying to yourself, man. Because there's certain things that we have to go through, but the way you're gonna go through it is through faith, man. You having faith to go to overcome this devil, man. Um, Ephesians 4 and 7. But unto every one of us is given grace according to the measure of the gift of Hamashiach. So we all being given different, like there's like measurements to, what the gift that was given unto us through, uh, um, through this period of grace, man. It says in NLT, however, he has given each one of us a special gift through the generosity of our Mashiach. So, yeah, man, all of us here, we have different gifts that are given unto us, man. All right. I mean, it's like different measurements of faith that are given unto us. You know, each brother of faith is not gonna be similar faith to another brother. Even check this out though. Even a brother with little faith measure is not gonna take the jump shot. Okay, is gonna say no to the jump shot, right? So with that, man, hopefully this lesson right here is edify. I don't know if I got all the scriptures I needed to get out, but as you see, man, like these Christians don't understand the Bible. Oh, hold up, to uh you know uh prove him wrong. When you go to the book of Revelation 20 and 4, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Hamashiach and for the word of the Most High, which had not worshipped the beast. See that? Neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads, nor in their hands, and they live and reign with Hamashiach 1,000 years. And this right here represents the first fruit. All right. And this the man who didn't take that, who didn't take that, and who stood stiff for the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, for the truth. And they're gonna live with Yahushua. Uh, um, uh, they're gonna be with Yahushua for 1,000 years, which represents the first, first, which these men are gonna be the first part of the first fruit. Also, also that's in that's like that 1,000 years is gonna be special. You're gonna be able to see how the new kingdom is gonna be built. Okay, how everything's gonna be, recreated. How the earth is gonna be cleansed out. You know, that 1,000 years, that first 1,000 years special, man. Okay, and so that right there, it cuts him of him saying that nobody's gonna be able to go through the tribulation. That I can't remember how he said it, because I don't really get into that whole rapture thing, man. I don't. No, I tried to, and that shit was not my bug up, man. And I can't watch it, no video on it. I don't want to know what the fuck they're talking about. I just don't want to know. But if a Christian bring it out, I'm like, nah, you going off. The scriptures that mention this and now, okay, the Daniel 9th chapter is already taking place. And if you wanna asked to break it down for you. We go through it and show you that what he was talking about. And if you don't believe it, that's on you. We're moving on. All right. So with that, man, hopefully this was edified. You brothers out there and sisters out there, shalom.